Hit that notification, people. Ding, ding, ding.
Alright, just a typical day of some water changes. These guys, I don't know. It's coming from there, going into here. I don't know. A couple of them weren't looking so well. A little concerned. Especially that female down there. I checked the water and it looked fine. So, we'll see what happens here. I don't know. Donut. But this one's getting changed tonight, and that one. Just been a while. Well, not too long, but well, that's a lot to try to stir it up. I gotta figure out a way to use that hose so it doesn't knock so much out, but I better cut this off or overflow the tank later. Well, one thing I didn't show before, still not bad, 75 roughly. The seasoned water sees a basement temperature 67, almost 68 roughly. And this will be the next tank I change. And you can see it's right at 76. 67. So it's almost a 10-degree water change. But if you're only doing 50%, people, probably not that huge of a deal because it'll mix in. 75, 74, yeah, it's going to go down a little bit. The heater will kick on. But that's alright because seasonal rains happen in the wild all the time. Okay, that'll be the next tank to get it. Plus, I'm going to have to do the filter in the background. Because this filter is doing really good. See all that? Oh, move that. We don't want to lose that, baby. Not even close. This filter is barely trickling. Needs a lot of cleaning. Could be some whatever in there. There's a lot of fish in here. Nah, the water smells good. But let's prevent more deaths. So this will be the next tank going. And while we're at it real quick. Alright, keep in mind. What's that temp? 78 point, almost 79. And again, 68. So, you know, looking at about 10-degree water change. But this is going to take a little bit more work. And I'm going to try to remove some of that hair algae out there. Yeah, this is going to take some more work. So I'm going to require an extra bucket. And I'm going to have to fill a bucket with the hose over there instead of letting it drain out. I'll have to fill a bucket. Then I can always dump in the toilet. Oh, googly moogly. Alright, well, anyway, another day in the life of a water change. Boy, what's wrong with you? Alright, be back with you later and I'll show you what I've done. Well, this is what I like to try to do. It doesn't always work. I like to try to clamp it down like that with one of these type clamps, and I like to hose it through there, and I have to watch it carefully because when I put the pond pump, you know, back in that tank, what I'm trying to do is use aquarium water to rinse out the filter in. Oh, I hate doing these filters because the ones in the back are very, very short. So I have to lift them out, and then I should have used a lot longer hose. So hopefully the water will stay in there. But usually I get a flood, so we'll find out. Well, working so far. But I'm not going to stay on this camera long, because eventually this thing might pop out. But yeah, I just want to get it, I don't know, 6-7 inches, if that. And that way I can rinse out the filter in there. So we're getting close to 50%. These are 20-gallon highs, by the way. So, getting close. That's enough to lay it sideways, so I'm probably good with that. I'll probably cut this off, finish drain it the normal way. Well, we're about done with that. Alright. Just trying to keep you informed. Later. Now, I'm not going to even say that is remotely dirty water compared to what comes out of some sponges, which are complete black. At least you can kind of see through it. But that's a more coarser sponge in the back, whereas a more fine sponge. Hey, still got a shrimp in there. Ugly muggly. Alright. Well, hopefully these guys are doing better. The water will clear up, obviously, over time. But you can kind of see how slow, and this is $100 something pump. Okay? It's still pretty freaking slow, but that's good. You know, I'm trying to keep from, knocking everything up. But I'll show you in a few minutes if the pump is already looking pretty good back there. Can't see it, but we'll see after it gets full. I believe it's going to pump a whole lot better. Alright, later. Alright, well there you go. Back to normal. Now full pump. That's what we're looking for. I've got a couple more to do down here. Run out of water. Got enough for one more change, and then we'll have to fill it up and go from there. That's starting to clear up. That's just a spare filter. That's what I'm looking for. So I've not been a great fish keeper recently. That's been changed. That's been changed. Those tanks have been changed. Oh, here's a cool thing. I got a ton of Java moss from the upstairs aquarium. Decided to add that. We all know that helps nitrates, whatever. Because the guppy grass just is not really working right now. As you can kind of see there, it's trying to grow back. But I need to get new lights because I like the 6500 daylight bulbs. But the problem is you can't go to Lowe's or Home Depot. The last time I went, there was 50 people in line. I'm not going to stand there with everything that's going on. So, trying to get everything back to normal. That tank's doing okay. But let's get back to what we're doing, people. We're getting there. And now what I'm going to do is keep the same water in the next filter, put it in there. And the only reason I'm doing this, people, oops. Yeah, that's not. Oops, I might have to move that over in the corner. Alright, we still got airflow. Yeah, got to move that over in the corner. The only reason, because these 6 tanks have been established forever. Nothing has changed in them in like 2 years. Nothing. Nothing's been added, I don't believe, or anything else, so we're good to go. Alright, back to work. Oh, the one thing I forgot to do was take temperatures. 75 already. Not bad. And 75 already. Wait, 67 down there? So a 50% water change is not bad. We'll do that one, fill it up, and then call it quits for a night. But y'all got an idea what I'm trying to do. Okay, I think that covers it. Later.